Hello Aquarius, welcome to Royal Mystic Tarot. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm having such great feedback from you guys on YouTube. It's amazing. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Welcome back if you've been one of my wonderful subscribers. And if you're not, please hit the subscribe button and like and share. I'm not taking this card because it did a weird thing. I am doing a general reading that's for the collective of Aquarius on YouTube, which means that not every single thing may ring true to you. If it does not ring true, you will feel it in your heart that it doesn't, and so you should leave it because there's another Aquarius that it may apply to. So, that being said, if you want a private reading that is completely and totally tuned into your energy, please look in the links below. You'll see my webpage and you'll see my email. I am more than happy to schedule a private reading for you. And for all of you who are sticking with the general reading, don't forget to look at one of the astrology sites and look up your natal chart. If you just Google natal chart, you can go to any of the sites that'll tell you what your sun, moon, and rising sign are. What that does is it allows you to have a 3-part perspective so you can triangulate your energy. It changes throughout the year cycle. So what I may say in a regular, in your normal sun sign may not hit you just right. So go look in your other rising and moon signs and see what cards are repetitive, because it'll give you a little bit of an overview that way. And I'm going to cut the deck one time and we're going. Celebration, recognition, star card, taming the savage beast, blast from the past. 6 of Swords. This is your here and now. This is your close relationships. It can be your family, your love life, just close interpersonal. This is your work and finance, career and finance. And your underlying energy is the Page of Pentacles, which is a messenger of money, bringing money. Okay, so we're going to go through this reading and then I'll clarify. You've got the 6 of Wands, which is the celebration card. It is a victory, a ticker tape parade in your honor. You are given accolades. You're given credit for the hard work you've been doing. This is showing up for you. And you're finally, whatever you've been doing that you haven't been recognized for, it's now coming to light and people are noticing. You are getting recognition. Or credit for something. I just heard or credit. So you've got the Star card. This is a wish card. This is a wish being granted. So this is you literally being poured out all of the wonderful energy into your life that you have been asking for. So if you think of fairy dust, this is universe magic water. This is all of the things, the elixirs of life. So she's concocting. You have the Strength card. The Strength card is your ability to calm a situation, to calm a person. You see she's not having any trouble leading this lion. He's not pulling, he's not yanking. She doesn't even have to look down. The chain around his neck is slack and loose. So he's willingly following her, and she has persuaded him that maybe it's his idea. So some of you may have somebody in your life that you've had to, I won't say manipulate because she's not doing it in a bad way. She's made him understand that she has his best interest and he believes her. That's for somebody out there needed to hear that. the Judgment card. This is the Archangel Gabriel in this card. It is literally resurrecting things from the past. It could be people from the past, someone showing up. It may be a childhood friend. It doesn't have to be a lover or an ex-partner. This is just resurrecting things from your past that you're kind of reminiscing or thinking about, or someone shows up from your past. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is the sort of an effigy of crossing the river Styx, crossing the Great Divide, crossing over from one way of thinking to another, or going from, passing through your transition from one portion of our lifetime into the next. This is all of the lessons you've learned that you're taking with you. So everything that you've gone through has caused an experience for you, has given you some type of information or learning, and you're taking that knowledge with you to the next level. So you're moving forward. So if you've been stagnant in your relationship area or with relationships between people, you are now moving forward. The moon can sometimes mean things that are hidden, but in this case, it is lighting her way. It is lighting her passage. And the moon can also stand for your soul. So she's using her soul as the guide to get through this. This lovely Aquarius is your mental energy that is overtaking you. We are air. I am a Libra, so I'm an air sign as well. Air signs tend to get so much in our heads that we can conjure up all kinds of things that keep us awake at night. And even if we don't want it to, it will. It does it on its own. That is our nature. These are just mental thoughts that are causing some sleepless nights, some wasted energy over something that is strictly something we're doing to ourselves. Your relationship life, if it doesn't have the foundation you want, the foundation is on the way, because this is past, present, future. This is the future position in that layout. And this is happy harmony. This is good, stable foundation. So if you don't have it, this is what you're working toward. This is in your career and finance. So you're working really hard. You're carrying, you may be one of those people who just would rather do it themselves and have it done right. And I feel like I'm being told delegation is the key to success. So sometimes we don't need to buckle ourselves down and wear ourselves out trying to carry the whole load. Other people can help if you just ask them. This is someone who is dog-tired, who is, he is hunkered over. He has packed every single thing on his back, and it's a 10. So the 10 of Wands is a completion card. So I want to say that I'm hearing the struggle is over. The burden, the days of dragon, the heavy burden are moving forward, because here is a new beginning, and this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the Karma card. So all the stuff that has been going on, that has not been fair to you and not been good for you, is about to start moving. Those things, the days of backbreaking work, literally backbreaking work, are moving out. This is the transition you're making, I believe. Now, you may be in a holding pattern for it, because you've got yourself in suspension here. You have put a self-suspension on your own self. You can get down anytime you want, but you're really carefully considering something or looking at it from a new direction. And I'm going to clarify to see what that is. This is an offer coming in, and because it's Pentacles, it's money. So, okay, Aquarius, let's see what we can see. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit, divine energy, guides, and spirit guides. I don't know why I say that separately. It just comes out that way. Guides are spirit guides to me, but hey. Thank you for allowing me to interpret for Aquarius this wonderful reading for the second half of April, 16th through the 30th, 2018, to allow them some insight to help them remain on their highest path. Okay. And the underlying energy here is the Out in the Cold card. It is the Five of Pentacles. I'll explain more. That'll be the last one we talk about. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is saying you're getting your just desserts. This man is weighing and giving out. So he's paying attention to what he's giving out. He's giving out the exact amount that each person deserves. So this recognition here will bring you some type of reward. Now, the Star card is the wish granted. And here, I mean, immediately strikes me as this is, some people meditate sitting in the lotus position. I meditate this way. I meditate laying on my back, allowing myself to fully relax and feel, all my extremities. So this is telling me that it is through prayer and meditation that your higher self will be given the things. Because you see, she's not just getting any old wish. This isn't talking about a wish for the Louis Vuitton purse you've been eyeballing at the store. This is her third eye. You see the third eye lit up on her forehead? Right here. And this is divine energy. This is the divine light of God. So, sometimes we have to hold ourselves in a place of meditation and stillness and quiet to allow ourselves to be given the gift of whatever it is our higher self knows that we need to put us on the path, to keep us on the path. So this person remaining calm and collected and being able to be the mediator has brought herself to another completion, because that's a 10. And the 10 is saying you are done. I just heard you are done with the negativity. You're done with the negativity for somebody. Maybe you're done because you want to be done, or you're done because it's removing itself. But because you do that, you move forward into this abundance. This guy looks like Santa Claus, you see. I know he's not, but he looks like it. And he's just literally giving out. So this may be a one-time gift of money This may be an inheritance, because it looks like the child is getting the benefit of this, and the parents are back here watching. So this could very well be an inheritance. So whoever's coming in here in this card, it's out of the blue, because this is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. It's like it blows in. They just blew in all of a sudden, like they came flying through the door, and you're like, how in the world are you here? So that's what this card's saying. The blast from the past is literally blasting in. You've got the 5 of Rods on top of the 6 of Swords. This tells me for some of you, some of the lessons you're learning, the things you're leaving behind, is a lot of quarreling, some infighting, maybe a little bit of sniping. This is somebody who has dealt with some negativity in the past and is moving out of it. Here's the Strength card again. Same card. So this is saying, keep your calm. Don't let these thoughts get to you. You're doing the right thing by keeping the right mindset. Have the strength to let this go and not do this to yourself, because here you are again, causing that same, this is the same card, the 9 of Swords. You have the strength to get yourself past that. And if you want this happy, stable life, you've got to stop doing this to yourself, or letting other people tell you things that make you afraid like this. This is fear. This is just being completely, sometimes we self-sabotage. When we see something good coming toward us, we go back into some patterns of negative behavior, because that's a pattern. Like in past relationships, when things get going to a certain point, certain expectations start happening, and then if someone doesn't meet that expectation, well then now the wheels come off and everybody's at each other. So this could show that here. So some of you may be thinking, if this doesn't end up in marriage, then what am I going to do? What if he doesn't love me? If he's asked you to marry him, you may be doubting the fact that he means it, or that you mean it. You may have been asked to marry and say yes, and be afraid now. What am I going to do? I don't know if I'm really in for this long haul thing. So if whatever it is, address it. Don't let it sit there and eat you up, because this is all you can talk to somebody and communicate with them and tell them your fear, and most of the time it's unsubstantiated. It's just something we're torturing ourselves with. And the longer you keep it in your head, the more painful it is for you. And when you find out that it's untrue, then you feel silly, or you feel like, why didn't I say anything sooner? I let this thing become the monster under the bed without ever talking about it. Okay, so you've got the 9 of Rods and the 10 of Wands right on top of each other over here in work. So this is you doing the back-breaking work, and this is you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You see maybe there's an opportunity. The Knight of Pentacles is coming in on top of the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Page of Pentacles over here as your underlying energy. But now in your job area, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, financial Wheel of Fortune, which is the Karma card, coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, who's a slower moving knight as far as knights go, but still faster than the Page. So this is definitely an offer. And this is you with a grand new beginning, cutting away everything that's untrue or unnecessary. This is a victory, a brand new beginning, just clear cut, just cutting away the ties that bind. So you're freeing yourself from this position and moving forward. This card is a symbolism of somebody who feels left out in the cold. This may be you feeling like you don't know if you've got your blessing coming up. You feel like somebody's ignoring you, or maybe you're going to get passed over for something. This is this fear for both these cards. That's what this is. Don't let your fear cancel out your bonus here. You've got this wonderful blessing here. Don't let your fear stop you from moving forward and paralyze you. Concentrate on the win, on the victory, on the blessings. You've got all these other blessings happening. All of this is mental sabotage. These people are out literally in the cold, and there's all their money right there behind them, but they're not looking at it. So, he's right here with the money. He's offering money here. He's giving money here. He's giving money here. So, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. And the wish granted, and the recognition, and the blast from the past. So this could be anything coming from the past. This could be somebody you know from the past who comes to offer you a new job. So you've got blessings all around you, Aquarius. Don't let your thoughts get to you. Cancel those out. Let yourself concentrate on positive things. I know sometimes the thoughts seem real, but if it's just in your head and it's not in front of you happening, don't think about what could go wrong. Think about what could go right. And stop torturing yourself. Fear is fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Have a wonderful rest of April, Aquarius. You have the strength to get through this. This is what this is telling you. You got 2 strength cards there. That's double. 1 would be great. 2 is fabulous. So this is nothing you can't get through. God bless you. And I will see you in May. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all the wonderful, wonderful comments. And if you'd like a reading for yourself privately, please contact me in the links below. I'll see you in May. Thank you.